Hey guys, how's it going? It's GooseChronicles, and today I wanted to talk to you about something called chargebacks. Now, this is something that's really affecting Minecraft servers, and it can also affect you in the long run. So I kind of wanted to talk about it and simplify it so everyone can understand it. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail about how chargebacks are done, but basically a chargeback is when someone says they're going to pay a Minecraft server for a status, a rank status, or a donator status, and what they'll do is before they get charged for it, they'll cancel it even though they've enjoyed the benefits of having that status. Now, this could lead to a lot of servers closing down, unfortunately, and only leaving these big servers up, which would kind of be monopolies, and it would cost a lot of money to get certain ranks on them. Or it would only leave really small servers that don't have enough money to support them, which means that they wouldn't have a lot of the fun things that Minecraft servers have today. Now, in order to explain this the best I can, I'm going to do an analogy with a Minecraft server and a private park, and hopefully you guys will understand this a little better. And also, a little disclaimer, I really do suck at drawing, but this whole thing isn't just drawings, so stick with me. Now, some of you might say, Goose, why should I listen to you? Do you know all the facts? And what I would say to you is that I spent the last 4 years in college getting a dual degree in accounting and finance, so I can say that I do understand this very well. Now, first in the park, we have a basketball court, a pool, and a baseball field, very similar to Minecraft servers in how they have different games. Now, at the park, in order to receive priority over other people to use the facilities and to get better equipment than them, you can buy a membership or you can donate to the park. This is very similar to in Minecraft where people can buy ranks and also donate money in order to get special privileges. Now, let's say the park earns $200 a month from people's memberships and donations. Now, all this money doesn't go to the park owner himself. He has to pay the maintenance people to keep up the basketball court, the baseball field, and the pool. On top of that, he needs to pay someone to always monitor the park. Now, looking at these prices, the owner will only keep $70 of the total amount of money that he has. Now, he can use this money to pay property taxes or to improve the park, to make better equipment, to get better games and stuff like that. Now let's see where chargebacks come in all this. Let's say you go out and buy a membership and 2 weeks later you cancel your payment for the membership and the person doesn't receive the money at the end of the month. Now, this is stealing because technically you said you were going to pay for a service which you are benefiting from and you are using, and then when it comes time to pay up, you say you're not going to pay it. That's kind of a big deal. That's not how real life works. That's like going to GameStop, getting a game, playing that game, beating the game, and then when you get bored of it, you show back up to GameStop and you say, give me a full refund. I don't like this game anymore. It's just not how the real world works. So you might say to yourself, well, how is this negatively affecting servers? Let's talk about it like this. Let's say at my park I make $200. 130 of those dollars has to go to the employees to maintain the park, to supervise the park, and whatever. So that leaves me with $70. Now let's say I give 10 of that dollars in tax for property tax, let's say, which is similar to keeping the cost of servers up, or relative. So I have $60 left now. Now with that $60, I can keep it or I can put it back into the server and make it better by adding something else. Like let's say it's a game or whatever. So let's say at my park, I decide I want to add a soccer field and this is going to cost me $60. So by the time I spend the $60 and get the soccer field, then I have $0 left in my account. That means that I have to wait till next month at the end of the month to receive more money to do anything else on the server or to make any income. Now let's say someone during that period where after I buy the soccer field, they decide they're going to take back $60. Now what happens? I am $60 in debt. The only reason why I bought that in the first place was because I thought someone was going to cover their money and pay me and I was going to receive it so I could afford this. But it turns out I got screwed over. So now the problem that I'm facing is I'm in debt. And the thing is that I can't make any more improvements to the park, aka the server, until I can make that money back. And some of you might say, oh, it's only going to be another month and you'll get the money back and you can go right back on track. So it's only going to be a month of non-improvements. Well, that's not really the case. What happens is the market fluctuates as time goes on, so can't really tell how much money we're going to make a month. So one month I might make a lot of money, and I might say, you know what, I'm going to use that money and I'm going to make the park better. Someone might charge it back, and then I'm screwed for a huge sum of money that might take me a long period of time to regain if the next couple months are very low income months. And on top of that, we're not even including the person's real life, their social life, whatever. They might have real life expenses that they needed that money for, and you know what? You took it away from them. So it might affect their job, it might affect their car payments, it might affect their mortgage payments. You don't know. So it's not only affecting the Minecraft server. Don't have this little world view that it's just affecting that. This could affect that person's real life. Now, some of you might be saying, hey, Goose, like, okay, whatever, the guy gets screwed over. Okay, well, first of all, you can't be an asshole. All right? That's just being a jerk. Second of all, this is also going to be affecting you. The more servers that shut down leaves more servers that have monopolies over everything. So they're going to charge a lot of money for you to play on their server and to get ranks to have fun. And nobody wants that. And you're also going to be playing on a lot of shitty servers that don't really have a lot because no one's going to put money into it because no one wants to deal with chargebacks and donating and stuff like that. Some of you might also be thinking, well, what about the big servers? Those big servers, right? Well, here's the deal. Just because you think someone has a lot of money, and you think that just because you, one person, will do a chargeback and it won't affect the server, it will. If you think about it, there's going to be a lot more people that are thinking just like you. So that means that you're not only you are going to do it, but a bunch of other people are going to do it. And when a bunch of people do it, it actually leads to a lot of money. So you could actually be affecting the server, even no matter how big you think it is. And regardless of whether you think someone's rich and they can cover the cost, you can't do that. That's not right. You can't steal things from people just because you think they can afford the loss on it. That's not right. So to basically conclude, don't do chargebacks. And if you do chargebacks and you get caught, don't say I didn't tell you so. It is stealing and it is fraud. So don't do it if you don't want to get in trouble. You're saying you're going to pay someone for something that you enjoy doing. You better pay them. If you don't want to, don't waste your money. And don't go get mommy and daddy's credit card and spend their money on things and then they cancel it because you can still get in trouble for that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was informative, and I hope you guys don't do chargebacks because I don't want to see the Minecraft server community suffer because of it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.